It is time.
It is time. We heading in?
Yes.
Alright. Let's go.
Don't have a pure anxiety attack. It's fine.
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you.
I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. That we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So they really are convinced I did it.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The only one, or the one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Yeah.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all of your fates will be decided. I'll meet you down there. I'll be waiting.
Alright. We're in it now. Let's go.
I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Let us begin. Good idea. Are you scared?
No, scared isn't quite right.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Rather than that, it is not more than... Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total shit.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up.
We did what he said and found our seats. Even though there aren't
Yeah.
seats.
Your podiums.
It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial.
Yes, we absolutely want to save that data.
Save now, please.
Okay.
Pre-trial
Yep.
prep.
No skills currently, so we're out of luck there. Do we want to overlook the e-handbook or just go for it?
Well, let's go. This,
All right.
this is baby trial.
Baby trial. Baby's first murder.
Baby's first objection.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial, so your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the only one that deceived everyone will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then, everyone close your eyes and whoever did it, raise your hand. Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a real quick question? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Friendship penetrates.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but what about the other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
No reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
Alright, first non-stop debate is about to begin. Nope, not at all.
Grant knows what's up.
Let's go, let's get in this.
This is why Grant is playing. Evidence of a struggle, you say.
Yeah, he's asserting. Should we try reading all this or just go for it?
I think it's gonna be too fast.
Yeah, we're on time too. In the bathroom?
Surprise, you say.
Didn't have a chance to resist, but there was evidence of a struggle. Oops, I missed.
You missed. Grant, you're supposed to be good at this.
I'm sorry!
Get damn it.
Oh, fuck!
It's fine. Isn't there a fast one?
Yeah, it's, oh gosh, of course I skipped the instructions again.
You found the pause.
Yeah, the slow down one, which I will need eventually. Here, let's just to be safe. Control, thank you.
We're doing great.
Alright.
Our little chipmunks.
There we go, jeez. Bit rough on the start, we'll get there.
Objection! Just a second, Chihiro. Trying to remember how my room looked. With the way things have been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle. A struggle? Between who and who? Between Sayaka and the killer, of course. So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first, and then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. Shouldn't even need explaining.
There's a lot of things in this game that shouldn't need explaining, but here we are. Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next subject. Next is the subject of the murder weapon. Oh, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. You know, sharp, pointy bits, but I don't know what it could possibly be. Okay, good to know.
Okay. Alright, so what was used to kill her? Some kind of sharp object.
What could it be?
Without a doubt, but what could it possibly be? Some random knife. No, it was a kitchen knife.
It was a very specific knife.
Break. Combo breaker.
No, I don't. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
A kitchen knife.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that the knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. You can sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Yes! You could!
Boy! If you look real close, I can totally see it being a kitchen knife.
Yes!
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife. Where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Excuse me? That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need? Hold on!
Let's draw conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Only level-headed person here. Well, we can talk all we want, but it's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn.
Just to be safe. Okay, yeah, tell him about the
space.
space key.
Focus
Yeah,
gauge.
just skimming through this. I don't want to look like a fool again.
You know what? Class trials are hard. So always a count. Let's go.
No question, the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. Where does that get us, though? Oh, you.
Except somebody can
Yep. Counter.
Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen. Next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want. Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina? Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the kitchen knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. That phrase very strangely. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife. Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl!
Oh, poor thing.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear. If there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murderer is allowed an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Bum deal. There's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know the rule?
Ah, good grief, enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer. Okay, so then who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me! But can you or anyone else prove that? I can. That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
Dumbass.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no, because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Besties!
I got scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Fume in the corner.
So this is the Yuri I've heard so much about.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned rooms. So I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together. It's unwholesome. Yeah, watch
But
yourself.
I'm a girl.
Watch yourself. You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility, right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you
Yeah.
say that
Yeah.
10 minutes ago?
Why didn't you say that in the first place?
Well, they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall, and then later she wound up dead.
The thick plottins.
Sayaka?
Shaku.
Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka.
Got it.
Then Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. In thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight into the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water, but most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed? In that case, you may have taken the knife. You still could have killed her.
What? See? He did do it after all!
Oh, you simp, get out of our faces!
No, you're wrong!
So that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off the wrong direction. You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on.
Still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
No, not Hangman's Gambit, no!
I believe.
Oh, just in case, because I know it's different in the second one. Oh.
Oh, so this is
Hangman's Gambit is a game where letters fly around and you have to choose them in the right order to make a word.
Yeah, it's interesting to know that it continues on in the
It does. I'm not happy about this.
Is this your least favorite minigame?
Yes.
I believe! Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. And you just figure out what that something is. Time to play Hangman!
Put on my smart boy cap.
Gotta use that big brain.
Oh,
Oh, hair.
oh, come on. Pressed A the first time. Thank you. Jeez.
Yay!
Sensitive.
I got it!
I spelled it out in my brain.
My pews weren't in my room.
That's right, there wasn't a single hair on the floor. So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Byakuya in the corner, doubt.
Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No, if that were the case, then they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Haha, yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then what wasn't there? Then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
But are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No, there are other reasons to prove why Makoto couldn't have done it. I would like to hear these reasons. Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it? What do you mean? It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The struggle getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke, the doorknob.
Yep.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Shit's broke. The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed and the doorknob's about ready to fall off? Oh yeah, true. But what does that mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto's beyond suspicion.
Whenever someone suspects Nagi, Kirigi's just like, alright, bet.
True.
So what? You saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it! There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here?
Yes! Sure, just to be safe. I've been humbled.
Weak spots.
Lies or contradictions. Bullets, Take damage if you do the wrong one,
Don't suck.
Be good at video game.
Sucks to suck.
Hit the right spot. The right time.
The bathroom from. Let's go.
Let's just place in Makoto's room. Just attacking main room, yes. After her, got in the bathroom. Bust down the door. Come on. Shit!
Do we need an aimbot?
Please no.
Wow, Kyoko sounds very different.
There we go. Lies and deceit!
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open? Because it was stuck.
Ah, what are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But you have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
It's
lucky because it saved his ass.
Yeah.
So, the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked, so they tore apart the doorknob to get in. Okay, so then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known that you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms. The killer could easily make that mistake thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Didn't know.
Killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. So they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was...
Crime took place in my room.
I got it! Killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying that the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
Good one, good one.
Okay, Princess Bride.
Yes, and yet he was absolutely right. Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then...
There wouldn't have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came over by force or simply by accident, but the killer must have been considerably confused with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is... a definite possibility.
So, the killer would have had to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it. That's what I've been trying to tell you!
Bitch! Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Never quit without saving! But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules! Terrible idea, dude!
Let's not!
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea? Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem. Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question. Oh, you? You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh, yeah, okay, so, well, I was just wondering how the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right? I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that all the locks are unpickable.
Fine, how about this? The killer got in the easy way.
Scurry through the air vents.
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, are you trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be?
Because she asked me to do something in particular, because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Just switching rooms?
Yeah, I think it was just the switching rooms. Whose room was... Can I scroll down, please?
No.
Oh, fine, let's just go for it.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me, can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Withholding evidence, Kyoko? Yeah, I know.
And these are the words that appeared.
Yeah, waiting for the opportune moment.
Oh, I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap, I better make sure I rip out the paper before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found a notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then it was either Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka, who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature, Sayaka's signature.
then that note... Sayaka wrote it? But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man couldn't resist?
Well, trusting her pretty face is what got Naegi into this situation.
Of course, I'm only into Tootie, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
I'm impervious.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are all involved in what happened.
But why? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then, pay attention.
Okay. What you holding out on us, slut? Specifically since I'm
There we go. Gotcha. Nah.
Not today! The nameplates on Maya and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched? That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room is actually Makoto's name. The nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room, where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was, well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right.
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we'd switch rooms. Sayaka! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Shut your face. You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes can see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get their rooms wrong, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would have only written that if she knew that the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that she was in Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that? To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into their room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was, probably, whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit. We still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with the killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in the initial struggle. Yes, I think you're right.
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me, there was a replica sword at the murder scene. Perhaps that was used during the fight.
Yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to beat Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell did you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Let me give you evidence! The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because... glitter! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See? Is that gold? It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch the stuff and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist.
I see, and the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, and it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room, and what led to Sayaka's death, that's what we need to make clear. A bit more.
Sure.
So much tutorial.
Yep. Proper statements, combine them together. Yep.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Sure. Alright. Thank you.
Thanks for helping with baby's first trial. Oh, so many bullets. First blow was belt. Sword-based sneak attack. Sword-based sneak attack.
Yep. Sorry, hero.
Not this time.
Not quite the right my guy.
Actually, no. I don't think the fart.
The fart?
The shard.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See, there's a gash in it, like someone cut into it with something sharp. Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I can get the hell what's going on.
Wait, it's okay, you just sit there and look pretty. If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation.
Sorry.
If you were going to attack with a sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. The sheath ought to be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword and it's a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword. So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Bingo. I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Buddy. Oh, Kiyotaki, keep up. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she even knew what happened. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her key palmsies. It was sword which part of body would touch your stomach.
Only during seppuku, my guy.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that by just looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean. Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom. Because that's what you're thinking when you're being chased to death. Sorry, but I don't think so. Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Girl, you got a complex.
No, that's not it at all. There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because...
She did.
There's a certain regulation that talks about what happens in the bathroom at night. There's no water! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime, and the water in the bathroom shuts off at night, right? Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
In what world is that?
An insult, obviously. So anyway, Sayaka never touched the sword, and that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have had to be the one without the sword.
Yep.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yeah, dude.
But we already said that the attacker started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
The one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
You got played, my man.
So played.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she had been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
Nani? She took the knife from the kitchen and invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed, these were all actions of an assailant.
Brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested to switch that. Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
so all that's why she switched the names.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure if our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
My emotions. Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid or national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit.
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her and she died at the hands of the ones she planned to murder.
Just hold on. That can't be true. Because...
Hey, you guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, I guess we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
My boy. Yeah, my boy.
We have plethora of evidence of a guy.
5 other clues.
Honestly, we could have just solved this murder within 5 minutes, but we gotta, drag this out for
Tutorial.
Suspense.
Decide who did it. Let's just aren't any more clues.
Sorry, bud.
Bet, bitch.
Wrong. Nice try, though, Leon.
Trying to dodge the bullet.
No.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait, what did you just say?
The dying message she wrote on something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037 written in her own blood. There must have been a clue about the killer hidden there. Well, before we get that far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There is no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used the finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she had to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it, but still. What the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Just because I program. No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course, it's because they're not numbers.
You don't say!
Oh yeah, it looks like...
What? What?
No, it's just... Look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Why don't y'all just fucking say it? Why do we have to go through 20 lines of dialogue to make this something?
Don't these first 211 look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
You're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 11, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Really? Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037 doesn't make any more sense than before.
Brain blast!
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Oh, sweetheart.
Makoto. Baby.
Thank you, Kirigiri.
180 degrees.
Thank you, Kira.
Huh? Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
There's just one brain cell bouncing around like Pong.
That's break.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Now I see it! She wrote the killer's name!
Huh? You just shot past the clue and right on to who did it?
So, whose name did she write? Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees...
Bam, bam, bam! Alright.
Select death.
Sorry,
bitch.
gotta do it to you, boy.
Those redhead characters. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. Don't sound so confident! It took you fucking forever to figure it out!
A certain somebody had to tell you to do it.
Certain three somebodies! It becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon!
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote the message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move or write normally, had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer. You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of.
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right?
Come on, come on. All the way to the bottom.
Faster, please.
There we are.
Let's go. You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator. But one piece burned off and got left behind. The killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
What?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button hat.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with white shirts like mine. With that just one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough, but there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so. The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to figure out who's responsible.
How it was disposed of.
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Yeah. That's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously you wouldn't want to be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need a key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
Yeet!
We call it the yeet method.
Replace that with yeet?
Cue the trash room. Those are clean.
No.
No. First in charge of the trash.
Okay, yes.
Get close to the incinerator.
Nah.
Nah, my guy. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is this? Some kind of glass ball? That's busted to hell.
Nora,
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but...
But how would you use it? The killer had to use a glass ball in a certain way, which is great.
Employ the Kobe method.
Kobe. The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through the gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? So someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Yes.
Let's forget that last part.
Yeah, don't worry about that one. Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on. What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no. Just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is... It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because...
He's the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
No, he actually sounds quite intelligent.
A target 30 feet away would surely be a little challenge for an ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. Those goddamn shipper brains have gone all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make the crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon, but all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened. It's time to make a comic book!
Yep. Don't worry, I know how to do this one.
This one,
Begin.
Time for some arrangement of
Alright.
things and stuff.
So what do we got here? A person come to the door, the knife. Let's see here.
The
crystal
creepy ass
ball.
villain.
So got our crystal ball here. Oop. Yes, I know. Thank you. And our shirt was left behind. Here we are. To get to her pulling the knife. Here we are.
Is that her pulling it or dropping it?
She has the knife here, so it'd be pulling it, I believe. Oh, wait, no, that is her dropping it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So we have our altercation here, I guess. So that'd be the drop then. No, because that matches the photo there. My bad.
No, I think that's right. Because we don't have any other stuff, right?
Stuff will appear after we use up all the ones here, so I'm just gonna leave this off to the side for now.
But I'm saying we don't have any more of the, like, any more circly things to put in, right? Everything that's there is... Oh, there's one.
Yeah, here we are. So, person comes to the door. Right. Grab that. Had to unlock the door to get in. She wrote the name. That in there.
I think the one right there that
This
matches
one?
that. No, the other one. I'm pretty sure that goes there.
Okay.
Because it matches, but I think it.
It's focusing on the knife dropping.
Yeah.
All right.
No, not that one.
Yeah.
I think we have to look at what we have in our reserve.
That's it. Oh no.
Yeah, that one. That's the one.
Thank you.
Ta-da!
They're holding the knife here. I honestly think this goes here. What do you say?
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that does it. We're out of empty slots.
Time to reenact the scene. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Approach with crazy eyes.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I'd put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, the strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
Oh, that's a baseball!
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
My evil machinations are complete!
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
Critical error.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. We're going through space! Isn't that right, Leon?
Case wide open.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes I object, of course I do! I object! I mean all this over a bunch of stupid theories. I need evidence. Where's the evidence?
Everywhere?
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence.
Oh, bullet battle. Sure, might as well.
Time for Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah.
You're good at these though, right? So it's fine.
It's just been a long time since I played the first game.
Tee-hee. But you're good at rhythm games.
I played this on the PSP.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Such groovy music too.
Okay. Alright.
Again, I kind of wish we had the face cam because we just all bob in our heads
we'll just
to
groove in.
music.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Get him, boy!
Good luck and have fun.
Get him!
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from the room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid, 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 stupid. That's his stand cry. Stupid, 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 stupid. Baka, 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 baka. Boom, 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 boom.
I would imagine playing these on a computer would actually be harder for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm not playing, so I don't know.
Focusing. No time for commentary.
That's what me and Sumi are supposed to be for. But we're not much better, so it's fine. We'll just watch Grant best this boy at DDR. Get him!
Pew pew.
That's unfortunate, my guy. The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Then that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was in your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits. So the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there. Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Baka, 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 baka.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid! Huh? If you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Kid.
That's unfortunate, my guy.
So, you have no rebuttal.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Time to vote!
I have become ghost.
You will in a minute.
Hell yeah, we aced the tutorial.
I'm a nut.
Woo! Coins.
Get all the presents.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are you ready to cast your votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Now, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Alright. Sorry, man.
Hey, it sounds like our opening. That's unfortunate.
Would have just been self-defense if you hadn't gone for the kill, man.
Yeah, he could have just ran out and been like, hey!
Fuck this shit.
Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case is the one that killed Sayaka. Was none other than Leon Kuara.
Hold on a second.
Leon, Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
I don't believe it.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you? I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed. So that's why I killed her first.
She ran to the bathroom and you forced her in!
None of you are any different. One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There's a complete chance that I wound up like this. I was just unlucky. That's all. Yeah. Hey, come on. You expect me just to accept my death?
I mean, Monokuma's not gonna give you a choice.
Yeah.
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. What the fuck you mean, boy? Simp! After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here.
With the one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends, to have to see something like that happen to them, and Sayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream, even if it meant some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning.
I need you as a scapegoat.
Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand, really I do, yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that? All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma.
Get the fuck over here! Push up your dukes!
But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it!
Kasa!
Oh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping.
To be fair, Makoto's arms are little noodles, so that wasn't
Just barely avoided punishment, you did. Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuara will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Well, wait a second. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her. Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. Yeah.
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong? You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to.
Yeah, you ain't innocent, bud.
It's not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
No, that's not.
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? Killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either.
Shades of gray.
Because the one to blame is him.
Well, shades of black and white.
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Uh-oh, did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's the people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. It's that kind of justice that's... Is that the kind of justice that awakened within you?
Just shut up!
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
You must pay the punishment for breaking the rules and getting caught.
Yeah. Stop, please.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kuara, the ultimate baseball star.
No.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Correct. Here we go.
Whack.
With this little gavel.
Yeah. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Sorry, man. Sorry, not sorry.
You could have just come out.
Yep.
Everybody can hear their doorbells ringing. Smash. But, you know, this is where we are. Welcome to the danger zone, my dude. This is fucking rat-a-tat-tat.
Baseballs go burr.
Monokuma go brrr.
Bada swing bada. Yeah,
I don't know if like the 1,000 blows is also like a homage, because there's a French movie out there called The 400 Blows. It's a movie.
And basically got stoned to death, but with balls.
Baseballs.
Mondo's in the back. So he got to take balls to the face. Lucky bastard.
What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
What's going on? I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is to swear and cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever.
Like, is Monokuma just like super lonely? Is that why? Like, he's like, hey, either give up your whole world or kill each other.
You must be my
Either
roommate
way.
forever.
It's a bonus for him.
For him, yeah, he's happy either way.
But that's the only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck you doing all this evil shit to us?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm sort of dark, awful, secret society type guy. Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such grueling ordeal?
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
Gonna pound your ass. I don't know who you are,
Mondo.
but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Yeah.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided to want to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What are you trying to say?
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Wow. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Yes, wife? It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case for yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave a dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she would never have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who'd killed her.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that was it. She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. It's almost ironic when you think about it.
So she was say-so in the end.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the ones who'd never be able to break free of such desperate situations.
Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
I got baggage.
That's some heavy baggage.
A little bit. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well... I'm psychic. Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Hey, look, we survived. Too bad
Chapter
3
1
others didn't.
comes to a close.
Ah, look at all of those dead people.
Another one bites the dust.
Oof.
To be continued, and we'll pick up next time.
Yes! The next time on Arcade Allies. Hey, look, we got
we got a bat!